Hey guys, it's me, Fam here, and today I thought I'd do a really quick last second account overview before 2.0 comes out for Honkai Impact 3rd. This is very last second, but I just thought it'd be interesting to look back on this later in the future, so let's just get started. First of all, I guess we'll just go to my Valkyries, because this is probably the most interesting part. Already own most of the Valkyries, but I'm missing these three right here. Valkyrie, I just didn't really care for her gameplay. Silver, I think I just skipped her because I didn't want her. It wasn't really that deep. I wasn't super interested in her character. Because in my defense, when she first came out, they kind of portrayed her as just as like a tsundere asshole, kind of. I mean, I think they did her a lot better in the story later on, but in my opinion, in her original release, she was kind of whatever to me. That's subjective though, so please don't hate on me for that. And then finally, the new Fuhua. I only skipped her because I wanted to make sure I was able to pull for everything in 2.0. So this is just like a last second decision to like not pull for her. Otherwise, here are my current Valkyries. Most of them are built. I'll take some ones that aren't built. So for example, I think all of these are like maxed out gear. Okay, Chrono Navi. I didn't get her gears. I usually just use Turgenev on her. I'm missing one I-Chan piece, and this is really pissing me off, but it's okay because I think next update there's gonna be a firepower supply, which I can get the last piece in. So I'm gonna finish it off in there. And then there's also Cresceo, I'm done. I think these are all like maxed out. Oh, Ponya, I'm missing her M piece, but it doesn't really matter though because this is like basically just as good. Benares M with Xeno TB. Also, fun fact, I'm S2 on Aponia. I don't usually go for S characters at all. If you ever see any SS characters, that's probably because I got them for free, not because I actually rolled for them. So like obviously Su Sheng's horrible, right? So she's SSS. Also Herrscher of Truth, I also have really high. Yeah, I have S3 on her, and I didn't roll for this. What happened was I think I was just pulling to get her weapon because when she first came out, if you had 110 rolls on her banner, you get her weapon for free. And then I literally got 3 of her in 110 pull. So yeah, that was actually really cool. Otherwise, if I had to say, just for fun, who my favorite Valkyrie is, it's definitely Lunar Val right now. She is really fun to play, and her teams are like really easy to build. I mean, you kind of have to build them. Like, Bronyo's looks really good, and then between Eden and like the new Cresceo, they're both used pretty often. So, yeah. I also don't have a maxed out Herrscher of Rebirth, despite how much I harp on you guys to build her. I never got her T piece, but fortunately, it hasn't really affected my performance in Memorial Arena or this. And yeah, I also noticed I don't have that many SSS characters actually. I get really lazy building them over time. So like, I have Midnight Absinthe, I don't know how to pronounce that, SSS. She's SSS from just polling. Same with her, I think. Same with Valkyrie Blade Strike. The only SSS characters I actually farmed for really hard were Eden, Prometheus, Li Susheng, and Protophilus. Oh, I guess and Rita. Lightning Impress back then when she was meta, but now I don't really see her use anymore, unfortunately. So that's about it for my Valkyries. There's not really much else noteworthy here, I guess. I guess it should follow that I should use my weapons as well. So I have a really bad time with pre-arming and maxing them out weapons. Like, a lot of them are just hovering around level 60 for no reason, even though I have the materials to upgrade them. Although I'm saying this for the next version, though. But I mean, honestly, if they're meta, I will probably max them out. So like Herrscher of Fengtian just isn't meta anymore. And by the time she fell out of the meta, I had just breaking through. By the way, I've played this game since about 2018. I don't want to show the exact date, just in case someone tries to hack me and like use the recovery form to take my account. I'm probably being paranoid, but considering the fact that I've made like 3 videos on how to recover your account by now, I also am pretty cautious about just protecting my account. But yeah. Okay, Su Sheng. Or not Su Sheng, what's her name? Susanna? I didn't max her weapon out of spite. I could not get 3 out of 3 Aladdin on her. And the thing with Susanna is if you don't get 3 out of 3 Aladdin on her, she's just weaker. Like way weaker than even her alternate sets. So out of spite, I just never maxed her out. And I had the opportunity to get her last Aladdin piece, but I wanted to save all my crystals possible for 2.0, so I just didn't do it in the end. But yeah, if I had full gear on her, I probably would have maxed out her weapon too, because she's actually really good. I'm not sure about this current meta though, because I haven't seen her in a long time. So here's the weapons. I just basically maxed out whoever's meta. Oh, also my account got hacked for a bit, which is why Alicia's weapon is maxed out. I actually never planned to max her out her weapon, but I think I got hacked once, and the guy who hacked into my account decided to max out her weapon. So that's just the byproduct of that. Alright, and yeah. I guess I might also show you some of the roles I have as well, because I'm gonna flex that really fast. 21 expansion supply cards and 31 focus supply cards. 42k crystals. I am set for the next patch. Charms? Sure, why not? Let's show the keychains. Yeah, I'm also not good with keychains either. I don't really care about them, but I love Elf Alicia though. And honestly, if I had the crystals back then, I probably would have pulled for the Elf Alicia elf, despite me harping just now about why you shouldn't roll for elves. It's just so cute. But yeah, that's about it. So here are my emblems. I don't usually go out of my way to like do events for emblems, so I'm missing a lot of them. But here's my current ones I have. I usually stay on the Nirvana ones or Samsara Hunter, depending on what I'm in right now. Speaking of which, here's my current Abyss stats. I'm in Red Lotus right now. I usually hover around Red Lotus and Nirvana. I don't whale enough money in this game to stay in Nirvana, but I try my best. I'm not free to play, by the way. Like, full disclaimer, I buy the monthly pass every month now. So yeah. As for Memorial Arena, I'm currently very high in the rankings, but it is early in the week right now, so don't take this seriously. I will probably drop all the way down to like low 80s, low 90s, somewhere around there. And on a bad week, I might even be below top 100 because I don't own all the Valkyries, especially the Fuhuan one. So yeah. And especially thanks to the fact that I don't really own every Stigmata. I try to get every Stigmata I can, but I'm missing stuff like Chrono Navi or like Susanas, right? So here's my current Stigmatas. It is really hard to see, I'm sorry, because all you see is in use, but I'm just going to scroll down slowly. You guys can go ahead and pause the video if you're actually that interested. So yeah, and then these are just like extras and shit. And then finally, I have Elves. All I really have is the Kiana Elf. I don't like to spend too many crystals on elves. I don't think they're the most useful thing in the world. And I'd only focus on them after you max out your Valkyries with like weapons and stigmatas. And then I'd say probably don't pull for any of the old elves with the exception of maybe the Kiana elf and the Project Bunny elf. But there's some new changes coming out in Honkai Impact Part 2 actually. So probably hold off on pulling elves until there's like a more definitive like meta take on like what we should do with the future elf situation. So yeah, that's my current account so far. I've played for about 900 days now. Actually, let me check. Okay, I have checked. I have played for about 947 days. So I'm not as far in as other Honkai Impact veterans, but I've definitely played for a good bit. And so hopefully I'll continue playing this game, and hopefully part 2 is a banger. Alright, see you guys next time.